Hello viewers. Today we are going to discuss about liberal intellectual principles. That is nothing but third category of directive principles of state policy. These principles based on the ideology of liberalism is nothing but freedom and equality. So total 7 articles are under this concept. First article is 44 to secure for all citizens a uniform civil code throughout the country. Uniform civil code is nothing but is a proposed law in India that establishes a common set of laws for all citizens irrespective of their religion, caste, race, sex and community. Okay, so here UCC Uniform Civil Code replaced personal laws. Personal laws, according to their religion, their community, their caste, they are following different types of the personal laws. Each religious community, based on their scriptures and customs, they have to follow, and they are following also. But irrespective of these important features, we should follow one law, that is a uniform civil code. Some examples of uniform civil code are banning polygamy, granting equal inheritance rights to sons and daughters both, and setting minimum ages, marriage ages for girls. Okay, so these are the best examples how we have to follow the uniform civil code. And uniform civil code covers a set of laws that governs legal matters such as property, family, divorce, adoption of sons and daughters, inheritance, contracts, marriage, maintenance, and succession of the property. So these are the best examples which are under the civil code. Okay. So the main important aim of this uniform civil code is to treat all sections of the society be equally, and they should be treated equally according to the national civil code. Example, Parsis, they don't recognize rights of adopted daughters. Only they have to recognize adopted son as inheritance and rights of their property. They can perform last rights of father also. So this is one important tradition or custom they are following. So but in other religion maybe there is very different. Okay, so but according to the uniform civil code we have to follow one particular civil law in every religion, in every community, in every caste group. Okay. And second liberal intellectual principle is article 45, which provide early childhood care and education for all children until they complete the age of 6 years. So here this is a part of integrated child development service. So actually, in the original constitution, 6 to 14 years was in the directive principle of state policy under Article 45. But the matter of particular directive principle of state policy was changed by 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002. It changed the subject matter of Article 45, that is not 6 to 14 years, only 0 to 6 years of a child they have to take care. Especially, Integrated Child Development Service is a centrally sponsored scheme and it is implemented by the state and union territories, especially to provide health and nutrition to children 0 to 6 years children, and women, pregnant women also. Okay, so here this is one of the main important scheme which is going in our country as the name of Anganwadi. So it was started in the year of 1975. It is a part of ICDS, Integrated Child Development Service. Especially here under this important Article 45, the state governments and union territories, they have the responsibility to provide childhood care and education to the children who are below 6 years and their mothers also. Okay. And next one is Article 48 to recognize agriculture and animal husbandry on modern and scientific lines. So, under this Article 48, all the states which are administered by the Government of India shall take measures for preserving and improving the breed of cattle. So, the state administration shall recognize and make some necessary arrangements to recognize agriculture and animal husbandry on modern and scientific lines. It means we have to develop the methods and traditions of doing agriculture and making people in animal husbandry. So we never use the traditional methods or traditional mode of animal husbandry. It means we have to introduce some new techniques and modern and scientific methods to increase their breed. Okay. And next one is the state shall prohibit slaughtering and smuggling of cattle cows. Okay. So this is most important article under DPSP. And next article under DPSP is Article 48A. It is to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard forest and wildlife. So the main aim of this Article 48A is to protect environment, to decrease the pollution level in environment, and we should safeguard forest and wildlife also, especially to get balance between nature. Okay, so here the so many important acts and important policies were included in our constitution, especially through the amendment acts and other important regulations and acts also. So the Environment Protection Act 1986, Wildlife Protection Act 1986, and the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and Forest Conservation Act 1980. These are the best examples which organize and which have to fulfill the Article 48A. And one more thing is Article 48A, which was added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. Okay. And next, Article 49 is to protect monuments, places, and objects of artistic or historic interest which are declared to be of national importance. Is nothing but protecting and maintaining of monuments which are declared as nationally important. So basically, in India, as a citizen, we have the responsibility to promote our monuments architecture for the future generations also. Okay. For this important article, there's so many regulations and acts were presented to protect our culture. Archaeological Survey of India is responsible for maintaining and protecting monuments which may be declared as nationally important. And here, the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act of 1958. It was recently amended in the year of 2016. So this is a primary law that protects monuments. In the year of 1958, it was made. Okay, so through all these acts and regulations, we have to protect our monuments and great architecture of India. So since some thousands of years, we are passing such type of the architecture to the future generations. Okay. And Article 50 under this DPSP is to separate the judiciary from executive in public services of the state. Okay, so that we already know about the three organs of a government are legislative, executive, judiciary organ. So here, executive organ is implementing laws, legislative organ is making laws, and judicial organ is to protecting people from arbitrary rule or arbitrary laws. So here under Article 50 of DPSP of Indian Constitution, which states that states should separate judiciary from the executive branch of government in public services, because we should judiciary can show impartiality of judicial decision making. It never show partiality towards any executive part, and it has to promote a democratic form of government. Each organ works independently, Three organs work independently, especially judiciary has the power and has a responsibility to be an independent body, and it has to maintain balance among all organs of government. And one of the main important feature is to keep judiciary independent, mainly in judicial appointments. Okay, so here separation of judiciary from executive is very important for country, especially to promote a better democracy in our country. And next article and last article under liberal intellectual principles is Article 51, which reflects India's commitment to international peace and cooperation, to promote international peace and security and maintain just and honorable relations between nations. So this is very important because it is providing guiding principles for countries' foreign policy objectives. We should be a country with honorable relations with other countries to encourage the settlements of international disputes by arbitration, not by war. Okay? According to the Article 51, it is the responsibility of a country like India to provide or promote peace and security for maintaining good relations with other countries. And we should respect treaties, international law. The entire Article 51, which tells more important features or principles. Let me tell. First one is responsibilities of the state. Here, the state is nothing but a state in a country. It's a country, okay? State should promote international peace and security. State, in place of state, we should call country also, okay? The meaning and definition of the state is very different. And next one is the respect for international law. We should respect, the country should respect the international law and treaty obligations wherever we got, okay? And third one is non interference. State or country should not interfere in the internal matters or affairs of other nations. We never interfere in their internal matters until they remind us, okay? And next one is the promotion of human rights. Our country should promote human rights to promote human influence. We never cross human rights. Okay, we should respect and promote and preserve human rights. And next one is renunciation of war. States should refuse or give up war as an instrument of national policy. And next one is cooperation with other nations. States should cooperate with other nations in matters of mutual interest. Okay. This entire article, which reflects India's commitment to international peace and cooperation. We always welcome all nations to our country with different types of the cooperative methods or treaties or any important agreements on the basis of trade, on the basis of the cooperation of the business, anything. Okay. And the last one is citizens' responsibilities also included in this article, that is to promote patriotism and to protect India's unity and integrity. Okay, this is our responsibility. Okay, I hope you can understand this concept. In the next class, I will discuss about new directive principles were added into our Indian Constitution through some amendment acts. Okay, I'll tell about what are the amendment acts which added some directive principles into our original constitution. Okay, thank you.